It seems like Grok once again is in controversy because of something that it shouldn't have been doing. And this is from a BBC News article online. A woman felt dehumanized after Musk's Grok AI used to um, digitally remove her clothes. A woman has told the BBC she felt dehumanized and reduced into a sexual stereotype after Elon Musk's AI Grok was used to digitally remove her clothing. The BBC has seen several examples on the social media platform X of people asking the chatbot to undress women to make them appear in bikinis without their consent, as well as putting them in sexual situations. XAI, the company behind Grok, did not respond to a request for comment other than with an automatically generated reply stating legacy media lies. I'm not going to read the rest of the article because from that comment alone, I don't feel like even reading the rest of it. Like they can't deny it. They can't say this isn't true, or they can't admit that it is true. All they can say is pretty much the media is lying. That's what they can say. It's pretty much the worst thing that you can say. Um, and it seems like it doesn't matter what our platform is or isn't doing. We're not gonna listen to the media say what they want, and the BBC as well as other people, other organizations as well as just generally people on there, individual people, they've been seeing examples of this, whether it's affecting them personally or generally just seeing it. And I thought Grok as well as ChatGPT and other AI chatbots had like things in them, built in them where you can't do things like this, as well as with the new measures put in place for you have to be 18 to do certain things or go on certain websites, whatever else, how people are able to do this, as well as people people saying I'm not sure if it's law yet or it will be, but regardless, um, doing things like this shouldn't be allowed. And I'm not sure if it's law yet or it will be soon, where if you do something like this without consent, you do something like this to someone's pictures, regardless of who it is and regardless of what industry they are in, you can be in trouble and it can be a crime. And some people are saying, I've seen some different things on different websites with their articles, and they're getting some comments from different users. Some people they're saying, oh, this person they're in this adult industry or OnlyFans or whatever else they're in, so we're gonna do this anyway or whatever, and other excuses rather than realizing that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, and regardless of what industry people might or might not be in. And also from what I've been seeing in different articles and websites and posts and whatever, it's not it's not even people who are in those industries. It's people that aren't in those industries. Regardless, it doesn't make a difference. But people are just normal people, and you're doing that to them. And even often, people who are in those industries, though the pictures that are being made to look like they're naked is the ones that they are covered. So what you're saying, regardless of if they're in that industry or not, you've unclosed them using digitally doing it whilst they are closed. But regardless, it shows you it's enough to see from that comment about the legacy media lying or whatever that they can't say yes this is a problem or no this isn't a problem. They have to resort to stuff like this, and this seems like an Elon Musk comment. I'm not saying Elon Musk made this comment, but it seems like a comment that he would make from some of the comments that I've seen him make in the past. So it's not surprising we get a comment like this, whether it's from him or not, I don't know. But I guess sometimes instead of fixing the problem or admitting to the problem, or let's just say the media is lying and everything's gonna go away. I don't think it's gonna go away. Sooner or later, it's gonna probably happen to someone quite famous. I don't know because there's loads of people that are being we could say victims. So sooner or later, someone might just do something about it in terms of suing X or suing Grok or both of them. And that's when the only time I feel like they will actually listen. When it affects their companies and it affects money, that's the only time people will listen. Because at the moment it doesn't seem like they're listening at all with a comment like that. So unfortunately, in the modern day, whether it's this or other things, or often I speak about um, people who are supporting genocide or other things, it's only when money matters that they do things or the issue statements. So I hope, I'm not hoping for someone to be a victim. I hope that someone big enough says something that, whether it's X and Grok or anybody else, any other platforms are forced to make sure that things like this aren't able to happen.